Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. It's a good spell of possession, this. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
The Portuguese do have a penchant for producing great wingers, Peter, and this fella, Rafael Leao, is another really good example. He likes to play down the middle, or he'll go to the left-hand side, wherever he can kind of get his run started. Once he finds that little bit of space, then it's all about using his pace and trickery, and he'll give any defence lots of problems.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Loftus-Cheek. And the shot! Goal, Milan! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so...
Can he put it away? It's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chance.
Rafael Leao! And he's had a shot! Goal, Milan! Into the lead once more. With a predatory goal.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
There's the shot! Sticks it away! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Thinks one through. Well, that's well seen too. Pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fofana. Joao Felix. Pulisic. He's played him through. Brilliantly cut out. Rafael Leao. And that is a little undercooked. Very nearly half an hour gone here.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's looking to set free a runner. Joao Felix. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Abraham. Joao Felix. Pulisic. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And we have our very first corner. Gabbia attempts a clearance. Milan have the chance to go the other way. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's found Abraham! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's found a way past.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Pulisic. And he welcomes it in. Fofana. Reinders. And he's had a hit! Oh, terrible pass. Big chance! Loftus-Cheek. And Joao Felix. It's Fofana. Now it's and the shot! Goal! Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the shot! He scores! They're level in a trice. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. A game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. So it's back to business. He's going to be disappointed with that. Joao Felix. Walker gets across to intercept that. Fofana. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Oh, good-looking ball. Reinders gets it clear. Pulisic. He's in a great position. Can he finish? Goal, Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Cambio di giocatori.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Milan take the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now he's off and running. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Reinders. Now the finish! He scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, I call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Has a go! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Abraham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Milan have their third corner. Out for a throw. Thiaw clears. Shifted it to the flank. He's in plenty of space here. Now it's Abraham. Reinders. Joao Felix. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Loftus-Cheek. Milan are looking to break at pace. Thiaw kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he thumps it clear. Reinders. And the pass is intercepted. Tomori getting this one clear. And they're quick to get it back. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Reinders.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 77, numero 11, numero 14, numero 79.
Loftus-Cheek.
Lasciano il campo per
Another pass, just keeps it ticking. There's the hit!
Il numero 29.
That is certainly not what he had in mind.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Tomori picks it up from the goal kick. Fofana. And here's Abraham. No, he refuses to take the bait. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Pulisic providing an outlet on that flank. Pulisic! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That is a brilliant interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Loftus-Cheek. Into the last 5 minutes. Fofana. Fofana! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Chukwueze. Oh, well played, well played. Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek looking to penetrate opposition lines. And the number on the board is 3. Fofana. Hernandez. So what can they make of this? Can he get it through? And here's Rafael Leao.
That was lovely, that.
He has found the way through. And he whips it, climbs up big! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And that's the chance! That's going to go a long way. The whistle has gone, and it is all over. Milan have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
Well, what we've seen is a team that refuses to accept the game might have just got away.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Can he finish? And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Tomori cuts out the pass.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's played him through. Brilliantly cut out. Walker gets good distance on it. Thiaw. Loftus-Cheek. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Hernandez cuts it out. And here's João Felix. Loftus-Cheek. Rafael, there's the shot! Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. That has not gone well. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Quarter of an hour played. AC Milan could counter here. Oh, super find.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Milan have reclaimed it. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tomori, now he's off and running. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pulisic. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He could be in here. João Felix is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Pulisic, foot in.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
João Felix. Some resolute defending there. Approaching the half-hour mark. Fofana. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tomori. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's in plenty of space here.
Well played and well cleared.
1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Thiaw kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pulisic. Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. Fofana. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get away here? It's a good run, that. Great timing. Tomori gets across to intercept that. He can run onto that. Rafael Leao! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Kyle Walker. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pulisic. Tomori. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Milan, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And the action is back on the way. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Thiaw gets over and intercepts. João Felix.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Kyle Walker. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. João Felix. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he's been shifted off it. Thiaw with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Abraham deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Thiaw. João Felix. Pulisic looking to run onto it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward? Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Milan just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Milan just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. The message is clear. None shall pass. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Almost an hour gone. Reinders. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
And he welcomes it in. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Milan showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Joao Felix. And he's had it nicked away.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And he was quick to react. Rafael Leao. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Has a look and plays it forward. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, they could be caught out here. Fofana. Can he latch on to this? Oh, no, that was never going to make it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Shifted upfield. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Milan leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's picked out the run. Oh, just skips past his man.
Milan have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pulisic. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Oh, can he get onto this? And that's it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Abraham voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
È finita, abbiamo vinto.
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. He's had it taken off him. Gvardiol. Now it's Torres. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Trossard. Now it's Darwin. Passing nice and neat. He's gone for goal! Oh, that was venomous. Now it's Torres. That's a good ball out wide. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have...
Nunez! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Header! And one more try! And again! Just not quite happening for him just now.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Saliba is there, and he can pick it up. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. Rodri. And here's Perez. Stood up well to him there. Oh, he's found support out wide. Can he get away here? Real chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Szoboszlai clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
No goals as yet. Irwin. Jorginho. Here's the team's great visionary. Liverpool applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest.
He'll try from distance. And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Van Dijk. Jorginho. Now it's Mohamed Salah. De Bruyne. And it's De Bruyne. Jorginho. No, that's been intercepted. Rodri. Rodri. Guardiola. Oh, that's well spotted. McAllister. Here's Rodri. Liverpool disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Darwin. McAllister. Rodri. Out to the left it goes. Now Trossard. Szoboszlai. Van Dijk cuts it out. Irwin. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. That's a shade optimistic. Irwin promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Torres. Now it's Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That is good alertness. Irwin. That's a nicely measured pass. He is through here. Jorginho. And that interception. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Some first-half thoughts?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. And for a moment, you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Liverpool finding their passes. There will be a throw-in.
Substitutions taking place.
Fernando Torres. Torres powering forward here. Szoboszlai. Jorginho. Ødegaard. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hits one! Yes, it's there! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Liverpool penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity.
Terrific header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Ødegaard. No, again, there's no way through.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an error. And the shot! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked.
Great chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Now it's Rodri. Ødegaard in acres of space out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Guardiola. Jorginho. Who saw this coming? Liverpool certainly weren't expecting this. Now it's Torres. He's had a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
They've played it short. Oh, sweet feet. White attempts a clearance. Van der Ven gets good distance on it. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Ødegaard. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Torres. Darwin. And he welcomes it in. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Van Dijk has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Yeah, a callous act that was used to rescue a desperate moment, Peter. They dug a deep hole for themselves there.
Szoboszlai, and now the hit! Oh, should have put that away.
Szoboszlai has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Liverpool have their second corner now. And he's there to belt it away. Perez. Guardiol. Well, they can break here.
Substitution on the field. Number 14. Trossard.
And that's definitely not his
Coming
best.
on the field is
Rodri.
number 17. De Bruyne.
Now that's well seen too. De Bruyne, over to the left. He's got away. Szoboszlai! And somehow he managed to miss it. White calmly anticipates. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Just eases him off the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Fernando Torres, and Torres! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that could set him on his way. And he's managed to get free. Adams is there, and he can get that
Added
clear.
minute has been indicated.
Steaming on goalwards. Now it's Szoboszlai. Oh, that's fabulous. He's having a go. And that tested the keeper. And it's Perez. Floated through. Now this could be a chance. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Substitution on the field. Number 21. Darwin Núñez. Coming on to replace him is number 10. Erling.
So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
Substitution on the field. Number 7. McAllister.
90
Number
minutes
9,
gone, and nothing
Fernando
between them
Torres.
still.
Number 18.
That has not gone
William
well.
Saliba.
And
Coming
no,
on the
that is
field,
pretty much the end of that.
Number 41. Rice. Number 11. Son Heung-min.
Gravenberg,
Number 24. Walker.
Darwin,
Substitution
well
in
seen,
progress.
saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's had it nicked away. Good ball over the top. Szoboszlai. Can he finish? And no, he couldn't find the finish. Adams cuts out the pass. Rodri. And here's Perez. And here's Torres. And he's in on goal. Elliott! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Rodri. Szoboszlai. Rodri. And it's Fernando Torres. Perez. He's found a way through. That's good play. And that's played in low. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And Torres! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Substitution on the field. Number 16.
It's their second corner of the game.
Rodri. Coming on the field is number 3, Manuel Petit.
Danger averted for now. That's it for the first period of extra time.
Please be made aware that smoking is
Yeah,
only
90 minutes
permitted
long
in
gone,
designated
15
areas
of an
within
extra
the ground.
30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? Well, we are already up and running again. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Gravenberch.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well read, nice interception. Rice. Now it's Haaland. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Elliott. Nunez. Elliott. And the shot! Oh, well played. Exemplary, that. Liverpool have their third corner. Now it's Darwin. Now that's a fine challenge. Now it's Son Heung-min. Chips it through. There's no flag.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Climbs up big! Superb from Szoboszlai! Late in the day, this could well be it!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
59 minutes in extra time is number 8, Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai.
Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now it's Rafael Leao. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, football certainly runs deep in the Reinders family.
There's the hit! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Loftus-Cheek gets good distance on it. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Rafael Leao. Ball played for Musa. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And it's played forward. And he's intervened well there. Musa. Rafael Leao. Now it's Loftus-Cheek. Reinders. Rafael Leao.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So it is still 0-0. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Oh, that is a good ball. Hits one! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Loftus-Cheek really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is good strength. Abraham! Reinders. And the pass is intercepted. He's gone for goal! Oh, screamer! About as smooth as it gets.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Reinders. Joao Felix. Joao Felix is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Walker kept his eye on it, and he's there. Loftus-Cheek! Hernandez gets it clear. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Reinders. And that could set him on his way. Oh, that's a very... Can he put it away? No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And now he has two. So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Time and again they are repelled. João Felix. Musa.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Milan in control at half-time, 2-0. And we're underway again. Now it's Abraham. And the shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are cruising away.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
A case now of complete control. That's been cut out, well played. Milan different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that is expertly dealt with. He can get that clear. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, good ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Hernandez. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalled...
Great chance! A whisker away from making it four.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. João Felix has created one goal already. Hernandez. Rafael Leao. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. That looks a good ball for... Big chance! Oh, no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Milan certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
And reclaimed it in a trice. João Felix. Musa. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Abraham looks to get on the end of this. He can run onto that. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Now it's Rafael Leao. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Pulisic. Climbs up big! And yes, it's there! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produce something out of nothing there.
He's had a shot! Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Now there's the clearance. Joao Felix. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And he's there to belt it away. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
That's a fabulous ball. Musa. Looking for the runner. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Rafael Leao. That has been cut short. Oh, good ball, shots on here.
Il quarto uomo
Great
indica
hits!
2 minuti di recupero.
No, got right underneath it. Tomori, confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. It's a good spell of possession, this. And that is as far as it goes. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. It's a goal kick.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Fikayo Tomori has a rare reputation.
Oh, shooting chance!
It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Pulisic. Joao Felix.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Stood up well to him there. Aimed beyond the defence.
Cleared without complication. Pulisic.
He's looking to set free a runner.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Now he's off and running. And he cuts out the supply.
Milan
are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type.
Abraham. Big chance!
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Joao Felix.
Oh, well played, well played.
Oh, good-looking ball. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's cut it out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now the finish!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Pulisic.
15 minutes till half-time. Well, played right into his path. Corner it is. And we have our very first corner. Pulisic plays it short. Hernandez.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, this looks sharp.
He won't be happy with that one. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. He's there to retrieve it. Rafael Leao. And there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Oh, super find. Rafael Leao! And that is not finding anyone. 5 minutes till the break.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply. Pulisic, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Can he spark a counter here? Good spot, he's seen the run. In with a header! Marvellous goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then...
Abraham! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs, and the half-time score, 1-0. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first-half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Milan come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Pulisic. It's a mighty effort. Harmlessly behind.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Rafael Leao. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Joao Felix. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that tackle was... Can he finish?
It's a loose ball. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Joao Felix. Pulisic. Reinders. Oh, great chance! And the keeper's in command.
Milan are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And he's picked it up out wide. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well timed. Excellent interception. That is good alertness. Oh, that's a key interception. Rafael Leao. Milan looking to pass their way through. And he's intervened well there. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Now it's Rafael Leao. Walker wins the duel this time. Abraham is onto it in a flash. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Oh, that was vital.
Milan showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Thiaw spots it and intercepts. Has a shot! And that would have won it.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
Corner
7,
number 2 then.
numero 30, numero 80, numero 55. Lasciano il campo per il numero 77, il numero 8,
That is a
il
brilliant
numero
interception.
14, il numero 11. Cambio
And
di
that has been
giocatori.
clubbed away. Milan leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And that's another good win of the ball. Now he's off and running. And the counter is on. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well, played right into his path. Real chance. Rafael Leao! They've done it! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
And Loftus-Cheek! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And here's Pulisic. Can he put it away? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And now a sudden chance to counter.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
It is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough.
Milan are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner.
Le sconfitte non fanno altro che renderci
So what do
più
you take
forti.
away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.